I'm going to be showing you guys how you can come up with infinite editing ideas for your music videos, for your edits, for anything in general. Now, this might seem impossible, but I'm going to be running through a couple of methods that you guys can use to your advantage so you never run dry on ideas and never get burnt out, stuck, etc., etc. But before we hop into this, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jacob and I run the Tiny Tape shop. We sell editing plugins, presets, and a bunch of other assets that you guys can use to level up your music videos, edits, and a bunch of other things. So if you're interested in any of that, it'll be linked down below. But without further ado, let's hop right into this. Now, this music video that I've been working on recently for Ramzoid is a great example of where I kind of got burnt out and how I found inspiration for effects and how I kind of morphed them into this video where everything was cohesive and matched. To be completely honest with you, when I got this in the timeline, I sequenced it. I didn't know what effects I was going to do. And then using these methods I'm about to show you, I put together a whole cohesive look of effects. Let me go ahead and show you guys the intro here so you get the idea for effects. We have like these stutters here, and you have like these block cutouts right here. So how did I come up with that? What did I do to find that? Did I make it on my own? No. I created it from scratch, but I didn't, come up with the full concept. Now, what I love to do is I love to go and look at other people's music videos and take inspiration. So I watched this video, it came up in my feed a couple days ago. Shout out Unified Atlantic and shout out DCO and John and Forgetier, of course. Everybody absolutely snapped. But I saw this video and I saw the kind of block cutouts they did there, and I was like, hey, that's fire. Let me implement that effect into my music video. Now, did I copy this entire music video bar for bar and use all the other overlays and cutting methods? No, I didn't. I took one effect from it and I'm going to move on and kind of look for more effects. So that's the first rule right there, is go watch other music videos and look for certain parts of them and certain effects and be like, hey, can I apply this to the aesthetic of my video? And without ripping off their style completely and copying the exact edit bar for bar, go ahead and do that. It's like the Virgil Abloh rule, the 3% rule. Let me go ahead and Virgil Ablow's 3% rule is a design philosophy that suggests a creative only needs to change an existing idea, product, or process by 3% to achieve a significant innovative outcome. So I took those effects there, changed them a little bit, and then put them in the video. I didn't take all the effects bar for bar, but I used it as inspiration. So shout out these guys, absolutely snapped on this, gave me some inspiration, which I love. So I definitely recommend hopping on YouTube, watching other music videos, and taking certain effects that you see from that. Especially if you've been doing videos for a while, you'll have a really good eye and you're gonna know instantly how to create it like I did for that. Anyways, to continue on, I love the website iCandy. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about it a bunch of times. Pretty much it says all of these different kind of like shot ideas, editing techniques, everything, or you can scroll down here and if you like something like this infinite zoom effect, you can click on it, explains what it is and shows a bunch more examples of it. Now, a lot of this is for like shooting techniques, but if you're an editor, you can still do some of these effects. So if you are like kind of lost for ideas, come over to this website. I guarantee you guys that you will find something that you could use. And a lot of these, could be created in post, like this one here, like masking ones. Like this is so hard here. I feel like I might use this on the music video now. So honestly, when inspiration is low, you just need to know where to look, how to look, and kind of like how to implement what you're taking from. Another thing as well that I love to do is obviously, this is my channel. I make a bunch of editing tutorials. I have 441 videos on my channel explaining editing techniques, editing effects, all that stuff there. And there's a bunch of other YouTubers as well, like my boy Asim here. If we go ahead and go over to his channel, he has a bunch of music video tutorials as well. And you could watch a ton of these, figure out 2 effects that you want to do, change them a little bit, and then apply the aesthetic, to your videos. And then boom, you're not going to run out of ideas. I think the main thing is just kind of like looking and knowing what the aesthetic you want to go for is. And the hardest thing it took for me to realize when putting together effects, especially when I was, burnt out and didn't know what effects I was going to do, everything kind of has to have a consistent look. And as long as you find 3 effects that blend well together with a certain color grade, then you're chilling. You don't want to overdo it and do too many random effects to the point and just kind of make it cohesive throughout the entire music video, kind of world building in a way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you ever get stuck, watch this video again. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.